Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
That's such an interesting thing.
What's that?
When
People saying
people
ding
level
when
up
they level.
and it's like, oh my god.
It's an
Yeah.
event because it means like levels make a difference.
I have found that levels have made no difference.
Oh, they do. Did you actually level? You did.
I did, but I was curious as well.
So GZ is just short for Grats.
You speak to me as if I've never played an MMO.
Well, I don't know if they've ever used it in other MMOs, but I mean, it's easy to determine anyway from context.
Did you
But it's
know
right though,
that
you've
XP
never played anything
stands
else,
for
have you?
experience?
What was that, Greg?
Did you know that XP stands for experience?
No, that's EXP, Gray. Don't be silly.
Oh, you're right. See, I don't know anything. Thank God I have people to spell it out for me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
What can we say except you're welcome? We've played this game before.
Alright, I'm gonna go play.
No!
You're
No,
gonna
we
be
made fun of
another
him too
fucking
much.
hour!
Yeah, but it would be better if you're level 18.
Come play with me, Gray.
I can't be bothered, to be honest.
Yeah, you can't be bothered to play with Butterfly.
That's exactly how I heard it.
Nope.
Alright,
Hey,
good night,
Grizzly
y'all.
Man. How do
Night,
you...
Taylor.
Night, Taylor.
Goodbye, Taylor.
That sound, bloody hell.
It's delicious. Taylor Swift ASMR.
There we go.
Gonna sell my cock feathers.
Typical butterfly.
What'd you end up? You made a dwarf warrior. Nice. Dwarf is an excellent choice.
Hey, that's what I
Because-
picked.
Because stone form is excellent.
Warrior is very boring.
Snurble tots.
Oh, you say that now, Gray, but when you start wrecking everyone at level 60, you'll be like, oh my god.
Yeah, I can't wait till level 60 to start wrecking people.
Hell yeah, you can't.
Only another 41 levels to go.
That's why you gotta give up your life, Gray.
Yeah,
Well, you know that
right.
level 45 is halfway.
Halfway.
In terms of experience, yeah.
Oh, that just makes me want to kill myself.
So I'm not even halfway yet. Like in terms of number, sure, I'm over halfway, but not in terms of experience.
Hey there,
Hey,
Sora.
Sora's there.
Yeah, Sora, let's go.
sort out all my shit that I've got. I've been making food. I've got chocolate balls.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot to trade you those things. Holy shit, a party invite straight away.
What? I didn't party invite you.
Oh, okay. I had a little dinghy that sounded like a party invite.
A dinghy.
Yeah, little ding sound.
I got lots of tomato sauce too. Which I probably
You are-
shouldn't have done because I know Taylor's got heaps somewhere.
Oh yeah, he does too.
What am I supposed to do with the sheet music? The faded, worn sheet music?
In one of the crafting professions, you can turn them into actual, like sheets of music. Otherwise, you can just dump them.
Needs to be like an organization system.
Gotta collect
I need to collect them all.
Pokemon.
I've collected lots of them. Oh, where was... Oh, I can go talk to them now. No, I can't. No, hang on.
Alright, I should continue the video.
Ah, I thought that was somewhere else. Oops. I just need to have less stuff though, Sora.
Alright, time to sort out my squad and my bitches, and then let's get to it.
Sorting out your bitches.
And my squad.
Your squad.
Yeah. When you get to a certain rank in your grand company, you can assemble a squad, and they can do things for you.
What rank is that?
I can't remember. Relatively high, like before you complete your last hunting log for them, which is the third one.
Picture of his daughter.
Second Flame Lieutenant. I'm able to transfer between the 3 grand companies. That's Arkness. I'm onto the
Looks
last hunting log for Doobie Doobie
I see.
for Immortal Flames.
I kicked it. Apparently
Should
that was
have
enough.
access to it.
Oh my. That's a sword. It's a very fast sword though. For the main hand? Jeez.
Ooh, form a specialized squad and we're on the lookout for a reliable leader.
There you go.
Sandy's very quiet.
And god damn it. Better?
Yes. much
Yes.
Okay. Now for volume. Don't be silly, gnomes can't lead.
better.
I'm not a gnome. I'm a garden gnome, okay?
Not just any gnome.
You shall forever be a gnome because you're wearing the outfit the first time I saw you.
Did Grizz want to invite to the guild, Catalyst Elite? We're a casual raiding guild. Not that we can raid yet.
So, hang on. Where do I enter to?
There should be a door in the building
Yep.
called the barracks or something.
Yep, I found it. I don't mind doing a raid. Killer again. Where do I? There's a glamour dresser in here. Oh, enlistment papers. Huh. There's no enlistment paper. How do I send them on a raid?
You gotta find them first.
How do I find them?
You just get them by doing duties and stuff.
Duty.
You should have at least 1 or 3. I'm pretty sure you start with that many.
I go to my enlistment papers and there's nothing there.
What does the guy say?
It was like blah blah blah.
Right, yeah, no worries.
By completing categories in your challenge log, you will occasionally attract new recruits to your thing. He's just talking about new recruits.
Which is what you want.
But how do I get new ones?
You literally just said!
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention.
You weren't paying attention to your own words?
Savage.
Oh,
Sora says you
man.
need to get an achievement.
Yeah. Challenge log, where's the challenge log?
God,
Challenge
I wish I had a
log.
fucking recording of that.
Oh, shut up.
So he says you need to do this in your challenge log. But how do I get new recruit?
Shut up!
I mean, you can always clip it.
I could. Oh man.
Is it underground company?
So down in your circle menus.
Yeah, I found the challenge log. But
Yeah.
what's it under?
How can you? It's. How did you find your challenge log without knowing where it is?
No, the challenge log. I went to where was it? Logs. I went to logs to challenge log.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can
So
do
you just
any.
do any of them.
Okay, so it's not under a specific category like battles or PvP or anything like that.
No. It's just whatever you complete gives you a chance of getting somebody.
But I finished some of them.
Yeah. They reset. Well, some of them do.
Okay. Sorry, I said I just unlocked the room. Might take a bit. Okay, that's handy to know. Not that I've really paid attention to the challenge log.
Yeah, I don't really either. But you end up just doing them, and then it'll say like, "Oh, you've got a thing waiting for you."
Ooh, that's an interesting name. Nakagyaito?
I can now
Nakagyaito.
accept. The hunt is now accessible.
The hunt.
I don't want to be ridiculous.
not?
Gift of Eternity.
Oh, that's what Greystone needs to see, Unforgotten Realms.
Unforgotten Realms.
Yeah, it's a pun on the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
Hey Gray, where are you?
I'm in Limsa.
Limsa?
Rominsa.
I need to eat my balls.
Whoa.
No, I've got like 225 chocolate balls.
Mm.
No, I was playing Overwatch and I also had Final Fantasy open and I was just crafting.
Nice. Good strats.
And it's like, oh, let's make this and let's make that. And Taylor's like, what are you doing? And it's like, crafting.
Balls, chocolate, making.
Lots of balls. Balls everywhere. I don't know, something to do. I was just crafting them. Let's ride through the bait. I'm gonna stop. Let's get off of that. Let's call my carbuncle and let's kill things. Fuck, do I have to go talk to her first? Oh, shit. Okay, that's a bad idea. Let's run away.
holiday.
Let's... Alright. Which way are you going, love? I go this way. And I kill him. Is she moving? What I'm supposed to do? I really should check to see what level he's at. I leave no prisoners. Wait, I don't want to do a thing. What's her face? Am I supposed to see her again? No, I'm not talking to you. I take it she made it through? Oh fuck, wrong thing. Oops. Come on, over this way. Oh cool, I need one of them. Kill him.
What was I doing? Sharpening. to the left, to the
Oh
left.
yes, of course. I have to go through all the axolotl, don't I?
Everyone stay on the wall to the left. Let's attack this one.
Make this fun and exciting.
Oh wait, damn it! I pulled one, did I?
Ah, fuck!
There's
There's things
one
there. Shit. Tola, that's no good.
I
I've already been into this place and attuned to the crystal. Good as part of something else. Oh no, we are surrounded.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soul.
Uh-oh. He's fucked.
Did I miss much?
Ooh, she's deadly. Probably not good to play with electricity.
So that is how you
can
fight
play
in
with
the
it, you just
Far
gotta
East.
earth
But
yourself.
seriously, if I am...
Like, Ray?
Yeah, well, everything's wet and she's using electricity, so let's just fry ourselves.
Like, Ray
Are we
knows
good
how
to
to
go?
deal with it.
Do I get to
Not a
kill
problem.
anything? What?
What are you doing?
Killing things? Maybe? I don't know, everyone else seems to be killing things. I'm doing my storyline.
Oh.
But I'm watching Thancred and what's her name kill things. I don't get to kill things, I want to kill things.
To the
You
ether
can't
right.
kill things, you're a gnome.
What was that, Sandig? It was...
He said you can't kill things, you're a gnome.
Leave my gnominess out of this.
Singa heard me, so you heard me. You just played silly.
No,
It was
I heard...
garbled a bit though.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I said. You can't kill things, you're a gnome.
Gnome you. Technically I'm not a gnome, I'm a Lalafell.
Gnome.
Gnome ram you.
Oh, fuck, now someone else is killing him for me.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
See, they understand.
Yeah.
Oh, the MILF's here. Ooh, cleavage.
Did we miss one?
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Sandig just calls me a gnome because the first time he saw me, I had one of the dunce's hats on.
Yeah. And was it a red one and a blue? You were wearing a blue outfit.
Yeah,
So
something
you
like
looked
that.
like a. You looked like a proper garden gnome.
You shall perish with Lord of the World.
Do you feel that?
No, I don't feel it.
or is it and you can change her
I know
appearance
this
to gnome?
sensation.
Butterfly
It's the
doesn't need to,
echo.
she's already.
What?
Yeah, I kind of figured they did that. He's a blob of water. Oh dear.
7 hells. Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal. Oh, mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth.
Oh, that just reminds me of Maui's.
What?
The Princess
Die,
Bride?
damn you.
Very good.
Haven't seen it.
Maui.
Princess Bride is fantastic.
Gray has to see it. Is that still on Netflix, actually?
It might be.
Foolish shorewalker.
And then he's going to go, "Nom," and eat it.
Damn it all. My being ebbs away. But it should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Where did he go?
He got eaten.
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pup. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Got to punch my time card.
Well, you're fucked.
What?
I'm talking about what she said. keep reading that of Into the Heart of the Hall.
Wow.
My white mage is 48 now. Right?
Sick.
To the command room.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone, it was called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do two. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa.
Not Limsa, Minsa.
That cannot happen.
Well, you know
That
what
was
they say,
ever
live
our
some,
objective,
you
Admiral.
limit some.
But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having
let's
first
not
lured him
interrupt
into
it.
an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I...
Just get a big fucking
freely,
fishing
Master.
net.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the
No
very
worries.
sea itself.
Problem solved.
Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such one. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against...
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our... But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Rather chilly tonight.
Mayhap not,
Oh, actually,
Admiral.
did you ever
But
play?
too much.
Either of you ever play
Recall
Homeworld?
you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest
I played
haul.
Homeworld.
It
Not
is
a
said
whole
that
lot of
he
it, but
lashed two ships
Homeworld
together,
3 got
side
announced.
by side, the better to bear his
I
plunder.
thought they made a new
By your
Homeworld
leave,
not too long
we
ago,
might
or was that
attempt to
just
repeat the
remastered
trick.
releases? Or
No, they remastered 1 and 2, but they also did a
On the subject of the
ground
piracy,
RTS
you are as a scholar.
something? That might be it.
as well. So,
Now, from what I have gleaned of these
but no,
matters,
there's a proper
the
Homeworld 3
device
coming
will
out.
need to be in close and constant
Nice.
proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed
Ooh,
will be
ramming speed.
required. But given the weight of the cargo, that
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
If you want to be rammed.
Baram you.
suffice it to
Ram.
say,
What?
the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would.
He's gonna play the hero.
It'll be dangerous for all involved.
Yeah.
But
Someone's got the hero complex.
I pulled by mistake because I was too busy
Commodore,
meeping like a sheep.
assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morit. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repair.
Isn't that Buckner?
She's
Storm
actually got a
Marshal
pretty good,
Saffron,
decent
command
amount of
the
cleavage,
operation
actually.
is yours. I want
Yeah.
that
I got that
twin
one right,
vessel
did I,
ready
Gray?
to sail.
Yeah.
She's
At
got
once,
more
Admiral.
cleavage than the MILF.
Nice.
You're just lying now, Butterfly.
No, the Admiral does. Like, she's got
And then
cleavage
there is
and a
the small
half.
matter of slaying the beast.
That web's sick.
Yeah.
Love
And I can't get into the game to look at it.
that.
Oh my, I might win a chest.
Oh, what's she got to say now?
I want a chest. I'm a chest winner. Ooh. +4 strength, +4 stam leather belt.
Oh.
It's Godbert.
Godbert.
Godbert, he defeated Leviathan, didn't he?
Yep. That
In
was
his
it.
tidy whities.
That was just an illusion. The person who really defeated Leviathan was
If
Maple.
anyone could, it's Godbert. In his tidy whities.
It was Maple. Maple did it. Who's Maple, you ask?
No, I don't ask that.
He's the god of Mapes. Hmm.
We're quicker to go that way. Let's get into the heart of the hall.
Into the heart of the hall.
Yep.
That's what you said?
Into the heart of the hall. I have to kill something here.
You have to kill your reticence to let go of the past.
Whoa. Deep AF.
You like that?
Butterfly.
Gravy.
Let's do something.
I'm doing my main storyline.
Do something.
Fuck, not that dodo one.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
Did I pull those by accident or something? Oh, we pulled a whole bunch of them. Whoa.
Doug! Oh, he's got small pants. Oh, hang on, is this
Hey,
the
Doug.
same dude that I had to fight last time?
I hope that question was rhetorical because I have no idea.
It is, it's the same guy.
Hey, Doug.
Really needs to get some pants on.
Don't need pants.
He's got no pants on.
Evaded it. How's Doug going today?
Yep, he's a horse on.
A horse.
And I'm doing Into the Heart of the Whore.
Nice.
Hungover?
Hungover in the middle of the week. Did you have a party? Did you have a party at Gray's place and neither of you invited us? Oh, God.
I would be the last person to have a party.
Oh, that's right. Doug was talking about the golf league earlier.
Oh, the golf league.
A league of golf.
That sounds preposterous.
Much like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Except golfing.
You said it's a league. I expect like top hats and monocles and
What's a fireball? Apart from spell and mage casts.
about to say mage cast.
I know that. It's a level 3 spell. Does up to 10d6.
The Whore
worth
Eater.
of damage. 1d6 per level.
I've only just
Or cast
realised
level.
what word you're talking about.
What? Fireball? Or... Fireflies
I was
one.
like, what word could she possibly be talking about?
She's. I'm getting on the ship called the Whore Eater.
Sounds amazing.
That's the name
I
of
still
Leviathan.
have no idea what that
Oh,
means. Fair enough. It's a hard liquor, is it?
Yes, it's very hard. It's very hot because it's cinnamon. I don't really get that sort of whiskey over here.
Jack Daniels is whiskey, isn't it? Or is that rum?
The Whore Eater on hard is open,
What's
Hooray.
Jack Daniels?
so we can go
Is it
do
whiskey
that.
or rum?
Whiskey.
Or can it be anything?
Let's do.
I see. I know these
You
things.
know
I'm into
I'm
alcohol.
not in your party, right?
I do.
Okay. I'm just saying that because last time you went and queued for a fucking dungeon and didn't invite me.
It's not my fault that you never
I only drink socially, Doug, and I'm not very social, so I haven't
I'm
drunk a
using
lot of
that.
alcohol. You're using that, are you?
So using that next time. Some people are like, hey, do you wanna go for a drink? I'm like, no, sorry, I only drink socially. And I stay in my room all
So I am an uncultured swine as far as alcohol is concerned.
What's
I
Sora
don't think I've
doing?
even
Is
had
Sora
vodka.
online?
Yeah, I saw it was online.
Does Sora want to come do the whore eater?
The word is enthusiast, Doug, not fanatic.
Well, that's what you say when you don't want people to think you're an extremist. IPAs, there's that
Pale ale.
independently produced alcohol?
No, Indian Pale Ale.
Alright,
I
well, I
don't
like
mind
my explanation better.
pale ales, actually. Sora
Pale
said
ales are
sure.
Sick.
Hey, cheers for the follow. Oh, no, that's, hey, Gremlin Diva.
Gremlin Diva.
You know, Diva could be a gremlin. She gets in the machine and kind of, like, mucks it up. Because, like, if you think about it,
Mucks it up.
like, the machine
She
only
fucks it.
fails when she's
She
in it.
fucks it.
No, she mucks it up.
She fucks
Like,
it.
it only fails when she's in it. When she's not in it, the machine sits there and it's perfectly happy, you know? But when she gets in it, it takes so much damage and then explodes. So she could be a gremlin. I can see that.
Yeah, she fucks it.
Alright, I'm playing DPS on this one. I can't be bothered healing at the moment.
Hoppy beers. I don't even know what that means. I had to turn in some hops in Westfall for beer, I think. Is it related?
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm drawing context based on an item in a video game.
Context.
I
It's
love
probably
a
just
really
wrong.
good ginger beer. Like Matzo's. But that's a brewery.
Brewery.
I used to get
Brewery.
Stone's ginger beer.
Oh, that's disgusting. No, when you have
I like them.
Matzo's, no, when you have Matzo's is like really nice ginger beer. Like this Stone's one's okay, but Matzo's is really nice. Really easy to
Broome
drink.
Is a town in
Northwest WA.
northwestern West
It's a
Australia.
12-hour drive from where I live. That's why you can drive over 24 hours within my state and you're still in the same fucking state.
Yeah, the others in Western Australia are kind of like in the mid-west area. Butterfly is more. You're more inland though, aren't you?
I'm considered northwest. I am in the
You are?
Pilbara and I am above the 26 parallel.
Tell Doug
Ooh,
some
look
of
at me,
your
I'm special. I'm
town
above the
names.
26 parallel. Woo.
He'll like them.
Yeah, well, you get a tax break for living above the 26 parallel.
Like what are some of your town names? Up there?
Parabadoo.
Parabadoo.
Parabadoo,
That's a fantastic
Panawanika,
name.
Kununurra, or Kuntinurra.
Wow.
I haven't heard that one before.
Haven't you? Oh, yeah.
No, and I used to live
Wyndham,
up there.
Derby.
Now I know where to go to pick up Grace Trail.
Karatha, Dampier. Useless Loop. Yeah,
Did you say
useless.
useless sloop.
Useless,
Yeah, useless
loop.
Oh, alright.
Lima Oscar Papa. Useless Loop. You got Mullawa, Meekatharra. Although if you're saying it properly, it's Meekatharra.
Only mildly racist.
What? I won't have that here.
No, it's something you get growing up in the Midwest. Got Pintharuka, Morowa, Mullawa, Yalgoo. These are really fucked up names.
Do they have 4X beer in America?
Oh, there's Coolyonobbing.
Is 4X beer... That's an Australian thing, isn't it?
4X is disgusting.
Do you have
I'd actually
4X?
mind that. It's better than VB.
Vaginal backwash.
Yeah, that's not saying a lot, but it is better than it.
They're the two most popular beers in Australia, though, aren't they?
Pretty much.
I think the equivalent in America is the PB beer, is it?
No,
That's the one they seem
Foster's.
to make fun of.
Oh, Foster's. Ugh.
Yeah, nobody in
Oh,
Australia drinks
that's it.
Foster's, but it's the one we export every.
Yeah, that's the one that gets made fun of on the shows I've seen, I think.
Yeah.
I know, it varies because like Ted's was really popular when that came out. But it really varies. I mean, if you're living in WA, everything is fucking EMU export.
Have you seen Forex over there?
We
Or
do, but we
VB,
don't.
Victoria Better?
Yeah,
No, I mean in America.
Oh, no, they wouldn't. It's not really exported.
Not for export.
Yeah.
Put them to.
No,
Too powerful, is it?
yeah, Australians have a very different taste to Americans for beer.
I had dry beer once. That was interesting.
Foster's is
It's supposed
disgusting.
to be wet.
Yeah.
But it was kind of dry.
I'm waiting for a dungeon.
You know, wet is just a difference in temperature that we feel.
Less than 5 minutes, but
I
it's
don't want
For
to
water, anyway.
great. It says less than 5 minutes, and it's almost 5 minutes.
Yes, this is what happens when I queue as DPS.
Maybe you should queue as a tank as well.
But I don't want to.
I don't know. I can't queue as my thing because my white. Oh, I could. No, I don't really like healing with Scholar.
Yeah, Scholar looks really odd. It doesn't seem to have a lot of like healing power, but it has a lot of shield.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like the what's the Earth one? The one where you do the dome. I've never been able to use it. I don't know how I'm supposed to use it.
The dome, interesting.
Now I gotta think. I can't even think what the fuck it's called. I gotta go see what it's called.
Alright, we'll give it till 10 minutes and then I'll do a healer and we might get lucky.
It's the dome part thing. Fey Illumination. Orders Fairy to execute Fey Illumination. Seraph is summoned. Orders her to execute Seraphic Illumination. But what the fuck?
Orders her to execute Order 66.
What's the most evil sounding order we can come up with?
But it doesn't say what it actually does.
What does it say?
What does Seraphic Illumination do? Anyway, I was looking at. We can do undersized party if you want. Sacred Soil. Sacred Soil creates a designated area in which party members will only sell. But I've never been able to cast it. I've never had the option to cast it.
How interesting.
Undersized party much more faster.
Yeah, because it's not synced, so you'll get me with my level 67 healer versus a level 30 Leviathan or whatever the fuck.
Is a Leviathan a summon?
He's
my whore.
Technically.
A summon class mobster?
He's a primal.
Sure.
He's my whore.
For summoners.
Like Ifrit or Rama?
Well,
I mean, it was in 14, wasn't it?
Yeah, Leviathan is in 14. That's what.
I mean, 15. Sorry, I think you knew what I meant though. It was it was the main plot point, wasn't it?
It's one of the main plot points, yeah. But yeah, most of the primals in 14 are just summons from the previous game.
Yep. She's definitely got better cleavage.
So shallow, butterfly.
Well, when you look down top view, MILF, you got nothing. Oh, yay!
Oh, fuck. I mean, yay.
And she's actually got, like, you can see stuff almost.
Why are you such a perv only in this game?
I'm not!
No, we
It's
haven't
not
played
just this
catch-up for a
game!
while. We should be able to do some on the... Oh, bloody hell.
On the weekends.
I needed to be paying attention.
Playing.
Damn it.
Actually, I might not do it Friday
Damn it,
because
damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it,
I
damn it.
might be very, very tired after tomorrow. Because we got sports carnival and I have to yell at kids all day. Yep, like, no, you can't do that. Sit down there.
This is my fault. This is my fault. This is my fault.
I'm gonna skip the cutscene.
Butterfly.
Ah, I can't be bothered.
It's a main story cutscene.
Oh no. My target is not in range. Is there anything I need to be careful of with this fucker?
Not that I remember. There's like some point where we have to stand near the thing, but they'll tell you. They'll be like, oh my god, he's gonna attack.
He's
Stand
dead.
near the thing." Yeah, we did it. It was that easy.
Ah, what the fuck? I don't like him. Oh no. I got paralyzed. Mr. Healer, thank you very much. Oh, that hurt. Water spout. The elemental converter is now operable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool, right?
We're capturing him.
No, we're shielding ourselves from his massive attack.
Ah. Ah, motherfucker! Doug, I love how you get cleavage and you come up with VR chat.
Well, there is a lot of it in there, so...
Oh yeah, I know that.
Oh yeah, sorry. I think I got interrupted by that massive forwarded phrasing. Anyway, I think we're doing it tomorrow or Sunday.
Don't always. Not always.
I would.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's only a box.
Oh. Okay. That was very anticlimactic.
Well,
I
maybe.
thought the pool was my fault, to be honest.
I thought the whore eater would be
I thought
harder.
I was too slow. I didn't notice Pat.
Ego,
Yeah.
did you die?
We did, yeah.
Wow.
Apparently it might have been, you know how you go down Nomergon and you got the Nomergan and you got the like the lower bit and you got a hug left as you go down.
You hug right.
I didn't really see, but it might have been that we aggroed some of the monsters down below with AoE, but I thought I was too slow to pull back from a pat. But maybe that pat wasn't a pat and it was monsters from the bottom, I'm not sure.
You're just jealous that you don't have VR, Doug, so you can't look down.
Hell, I'm jealous that I don't have VR. So we can't look down.
You can look down, you just use your mouse.
Shh!
I do it all the time.
Wait, a hunter,
I mean, what?
A hunter took Cookie's wand?
It's not the same as in VR.
It's true. Not that I know, but it's true.
A hunter took Cookie's wand.
Marissa, what are
Apparently he
you
needs the
doing?
silver.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, not for the first.
It's ridiculous.
On
Hey.
behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
Hi, Arissa. No, you're being a naughty dipstick. Just sit. Just sit. No.
It is meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine...
What are you doing?
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight.
How's
Know that I am
Gremlin
tutored in
Diva's
one of
day been though?
And I will see to it that they are grateful.
Hopefully not
I
bad.
have no
And how's
doubt
Dog's
that
day?
your
Did we
knowledge
ask
and
Dog
skills
about his
will
day?
serve us.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
we
he
did
said he
know.
was hungover, remember? Arissa, stop it! You're being nuts.
Besides,
Ah,
your
no,
heart
that's
is
my
not
cord.
so outlandish as you
Don't
think.
rip my head off.
Would you not agree, Master
Oh,
Thancred?
wow. Do I need to call animal control?
No, it's all good.
Not escapes your searching
That's good because
eye,
they come in
Admiral.
guns blazing.
Yeah, there's not
Few are privy
really
to this
animal
information.
control up here.
But Limsa Lominsa is home to a
Yeah,
certain,
there is. It's
by
called
my
the 22.
judgment, it should not be beyond.
I was going to say
No.
it was the bell.
I'm heartened to hear this. I too
Right,
know
animal
the
cruelty is
difference between
terrible.
your
Don't
style
do
and
that.
mine own.
Well,
There
don't do
was
that to a
something
child
different.
either. It's bad for anyone to get belted. Jeez.
Oh, God.
I suppose
I was
I did.
making a very poor taste joke.
Though you may
I
labour
made
to
it,
believe
Cora.
it, Thancred was once
No.
some...
Does that mean
Stola.
we're
You
in poverty
jest,
grey?
Of course.
Yes.
But for a chance
Probably,
encounter with Alfino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlian, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Up. Everything's there. And I didn't see
Nymphilia,
it.
please.
It would seem there is more.
Butterfly.
Hmm?
Are we doing
Lady
another?
Yugiri,
Yeah, hang on, they're talking. They're like blah blah blah, and
know that
Thancred
I'd
and
like
Yugiri
nothing
are
better than to
flirting,
furnish
and
your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil.
Ah, that's a
Alas,
Thancred conversation.
Wrapped by instability as we are,
Good old Thancred.
our nation is in no fit state
As in a
to take
thankless
you in.
conversation.
Yet I'll not have it said that we
You see
turned
my
a
pun?
blind eye to your suffering.
How'd you rate it on a scale of 1 to pun?
what?
We
It's
are in
one
your
out of 10.
debt, Admiral.
It was a pun out of
I
10.
realize that it
Yes.
scarce qualifies as
Would,
repayment.
would pun again?
But if it
Whoa, you're pushing it.
Oh, what? How much pun would it have to be repeatable?
3 pun. me.
3 pun. So you gotta have less of a pun, do you?
You wished a word in
Yes.
private.
Alright.
It's not very in private.
You're not very
The
impressive.
better not to spoil the festive mood. History
How do you
repeats
like
itself,
them
Admiral.
apples?
As the kobolds stood before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Yashtola. I am aware that man bears, nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome?
I gotta
And
sharpen
so you
my
kill,
blades.
that you might live.
They're not sharp enough.
Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples.
Alright. We won't wipe this time.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
Yeah, I was gonna do some Sea of Thieves, but then Gray was like, oh, I won't play more WoW if you do Sea of Thieves.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost.
Who are you talking to?
To
Another
justify
hour.
his actions,
Dog.
he clads
Dog. Because then, like, I was bribed. Well, not bribed. I was threatened.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. But we are to
Coerced.
keep our heads above the
Emotionally
waves
threatened.
when hopes of coexistence founder.
Fuck, I have to go back in there. Ooh, the Laminson Underworld.
Underworld. Good movie series. I was talking about it with Gray today.
That's true, that's true.
It's got some Kate Beckinsale in it. Very good. Would recommend.
It was an inconspicuous man.
Inconspicuous.
Oh fuck, I can't ride my fucking unicorn here. Running, running, running. Little legs running. Hey Gray.
Hey.
You got the duty finder up?
Yeah?
Earth Fount.
Yes.
What else?
Ultima's Bane.
Tamtara Deepcroft on hard.
Again? We've done it? Oh wait, no we haven't.
No, not Tamtara, we did the other one.
Yeah, because I did Tamtara last night, and that was when you went in the party. Rip.
Yeah, that's when you forgot about me. And Ultimate Ballad, and they're the only ones I've got at the moment. Holy shit. Fuck.
Oh, sorry, were you not ready?
I've just gone to a cutscene. Ah!
You can accept it, it'll play the cutscene from the start.
I know, but it came up and then it went straight to the cutscene, so I hadn't had a chance to click on it.
Oh, I see. Spooky.
Oh, that's right, I'm not healer.
That's me. Oh, Sora's on the move. God damn it. There we go, thank you. I forgot Sora likes to stress me the fuck out. Thank you, Sora.
Run, little legs.
I think that's the one I want to do.
Ow!
Holy shit. I forgot about that. My bad.
Okay. No, sorry I didn't make it either. Do we need to collect the torn folios?
Nah, they're just lore dumps. You can read them if you want.
No, not really. It's just asking. So how do we avoid that happening again?
I've only done this once, so I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure you have to kill them before they get to you, but that's just a guess.
Okay, yeah, they kind of explode.
Yeah, if you don't kill them.
Techbot's brain. Techbot at the start or something? I think it might be.
Oh god, I've been caught.
Oh shit, I didn't realize you went down.
Yeah.
Thought that might be the case on the outside.
I'm gonna try Nocturnal Set. Let's see if that works better. I was doing okay until I got grabbed by the leg and I couldn't use any skills.
Someone grabbed you by the leg. That's no good.
Yeah, and then I got mobbed by zombies.
And he really got mobbed.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Okie dokie. That's what I want.
I'm out.
That was my bad again. My cursor was accidentally stuck on the DPS. So I was healing him instead of myself, and I needed to.
Are they gonna make it?
Maybe.
No.
No.
And I'm back.
Oh my god, it's him.
Did you miss me, Gray?
Yes.
Nice.
Maybe Sora can give us a bit of a rundown. Yeah, so run like crazy, so just kite them.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and like slowly killing him off as I could.
Oh, hey, I got a brilliant gold ring.
You are a brilliant gold ring.
Ah.
Get my carbuncle out.
I've got an item for Gray.
Graceful.
Blades. And I've got an item for LJ.
Yeah, I fucked up my healing and then that fucked up everyone else. Alright, we should be able to do it this time.
I'm gonna go get some more weapon training. Do you approve that message, Gray?
I sure do.
Nice. To be honest, I don't know if I want to switch back to dagger. I don't think I do. I did just get this main hand, so I don't think I do. Ah, wait, got the main hand.
Been a bit early on that one. Alright, Leon can check.
What's this red thing above my head? Oh, now.
Yeah, it's for when you get targeted by the arrows.
Ah.
Ah, fuck. I'm on top of it until they all just
Explode?
explode at once.
I love it when Gray's on top of it.
If we kill them off one by one, then that'll mitigate the damage instead of having them all explode all at once.
Wow, that RTX on looks phenomenally like RTX off.
Poor tanks just do nothing, just hold the boss and keep her attention. The gimmick is all the DPS healer. A horde of zombies will be summoned and start chasing one of them. Do not attack them, kite them. At some point she will put an orange-red arrow mark over someone's head. Again, not the tank. The person needs to run into the horde. So when I had that orangey thing on my head, I needed to run into the horde.
Ah, so that's how it works.
Okay. Oh shit, I entered it.
It's fine. As long as you don't go right up to it. Alright, so if you've got the arrow, go to the horde, the arrows kill the horde. No worries.
Yeah, so I had the orange thing on my head, and when I had that, I should have run into it. Players should group up in the middle so the player targeted by the ads will always be next to the player marked by the arrow.
Cool.
Alright, they're chasing me.
Okay, that works.
Yep.
Sick. Alright, round 2.
Alright, they're chasing me. Who's got the...
Me.
Yeah, so...
That's better.
Sweet.
Yeah, no worries.
I was just starting to run around in case we needed to kill them again. Oh shit.
Stun it, Sora.
Oh, there's a spare wheel chasing me.
I'm gonna go pick up some more training from Darnassus. Weapon training, that is.
I forgot to eat my chocolate ball.
Which boat goes where?
Hey,
I swear
Gray,
there's
can
someone that
you
would
take
tell
this
me.
effect off me?
Oh, sorry.
Thank
I
you.
didn't notice it.
Theramore. No, I think the other one goes where I want to go. I think it goes straight to Darnassus. Or close enough, anyway.
Should take you to Orbit.
Oh, treasure
Yeah,
coffer.
where I can get the thingamajig flight path. I think I got a connecting flight path on Theramore anyway. But I know I do on the one that goes close to dawn. Yeah, Orbidine. What am I at? 58% through 33.
Really wish there was a group-wide Essener.
Yeah. What, for just one effect, or?
Yeah,
So, like, take one set of poison off of everyone?
yeah. Would be very handy.
Nameless spirits, do we have to kill these, or?
Yes.
Can't click on them? Oh, is that how you...
Yeah.
Here's my boat. Where are you up to in Classic, Mr. Sandic? Sandy-san?
Question through Redridge.
Ah, yeah. You were Alliance, weren't you?
Yeah.
But on your Jumba. Your Jamba.
Yeah, Mama Jumbo.
Might. Would you transfer to Fellstriker if they made it free?
Depends.
Oh yeah, do they have the classic armory up?
Ooh.
Well, let's see. Armory.
Oh, Lootles. Pass on that.
Chests.
Don't need that.
There was no armory in vanilla.
Pass on that.
I think
Just
that's
need
something
that.
they could do though, that no one would really care about. What do you think, Sandig? Would you be okay with armory, or do you think they should just stick like complete? Because armory is technically out of the game as well. Do you think like it would be a change that wasn't there that means anything for the
Maybe.
game?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Ah, something's making me really slow. Pew. Oh no. So kill the zombies before they reach the edge.
Spooky.
Holy shit!
Yeah, just a couple.
I love Otto Here's that.
Catch later, Sandy.
Bye, Sandy. Are you voting on loot just now?
What?
I only just got some of the loot.
Oh. Shit.
Right.
Yay!
It's Grey Bay. Gray should put a video on.
I could. But I don't know which one I'd pick.
What about Doug? Does Doug have a video for Gray?
she's fucked.
Yeah, she did.
Does Butterfly have a video for Grey?
Can't say I do.
I have a video for Grey, but I can't share it.
Why not?
Private.
Oh, one of those videos.
It took you, did it? You didn't get it straight away. I am amused.
Do 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 do. Ooh, to Yagiri, she's just there. Oh, Scholar.
Why don't we listen to a German talk about technology?
Technology.
Yeah.
Is there any wonder that people are afraid of technology?
So?
Oh, I don't think I have any. Don't have any room for it. Fuck.
This is DeBauer. If you don't know
Put
DeBauer,
the omnitone in and let's see.
An
Oh,
extreme
crap.
overclocker. He has a number of things within the
Update.
industry, like you may have heard about the delidding of Intel CPUs over the past few years. He was one of the ones that made a device that could do it without harming the CPU. Like, almost guaranteed. Well, pretty much guaranteed unless you did it wrong, right? You know, like you may have heard of one of the Lian Li cases. DeBauer designed that. It's a pure water cooling case. Things like that. He's relatively prolific in the world of the computer performance industry. He knows what he's talking about.
So has Taylor done the Leviathan?
Yep.
Where's he up to then?
Or actually, maybe he hasn't. I know he's around there. He was talking about the guy that pretends to kill Leviathan.
The time, 10:30.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during. If you have a moment, I would share my. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as though I cannot well explain the how of it. It would seem he became.
I know the MILF is
When
immortal.
The Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a fig. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our
bit
own
of
flesh.
a
No
issue
less
with
that our
the new
souls
Ryzen
could then
chips
occupy the
where
next
they'll
corporeal.
run
It was of this
like
that
only
Elizabeth
up to a
spoke.
max of
An
50 to
existence
100
which knows
megahertz
neither
below
cessation.
the advertised frequency.
And yet,
Now that's
though
still
the Sahagin had mastered
exceedingly
his gift and thereby become
fast
immortal,
and
he was by no
well-priced
as we
CPUs,
both
and you
bore
should have
witness,
no
he was
qualms about
ultimately
getting one at all. At every single
and the
price
import of
point
this
where
observation,
Ryzen
if the
3000 chip
Asians' mode of
exists,
existence is indeed the same,
it smashes the
it
Intel
can
one.
be inferred that they too are not
However,
invulnerable,
you know, it
that
is
they can be
a
destroyed.
bit misleading. So apparently they are working on
There
a
exists
fix for
legend
BIOS,
which tells
which
of
will help
souls
with
who
the
are
boosting,
reborn upon
apparently.
the cusp of each
So
umbral calamity,
that's what he's
that
talking
they
about
might stay
here.
the encroaching
Apparently
darkness.
they were
To
denying the
most,
problem
it is but a
existed,
fairy tale.
and some
Yet recent
random
events
guy
have
he can't
much
vet
and
is
more
from
yet
AMD or
remains
not is
unknown.
saying, no, we
But
were
I am
working on it all
confident
along.
that all will become clear in
That's what
time.
he's talking about there, Gray.
For the present, however,
Gotcha.
what matters is that the key to defeating the Asians may at last be with Urianger's aid. It is my hope that
It's
I
an
shall
issue
fathom
for
this
sure. But yeah, don't not buy a Ryzen CPU because of it. Because they absolutely demolish
I was
Intel.
just about to send for you, my friend.
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth
At the
concern
same
our
price
distant
point.
allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's
No more?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
So, if you don't know, the new KS SKUs of Intel CPUs are the exact same as the K one, except they don't have the integrated graphics. So they should be a bit cheaper, and they may be able to be a little bit more stable, you know, because they don't have the extra thing in there.
Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am
Revolution.
God, he's a nut job.
Yeah, any chart with, you know, like it's a 1.5 times increase. It's kind of like, oh, that's nice. You shouldn't put any weight in things like that. This can help you with journalism as well, Gray. You could become a tech journalist. Ah, but for real.
Yeah.
The whole tech industry in general needs better journalism.
Oh, Alphanar has been wounded.
But like, that's the thing though, is that there are things that the Intel chips are better at, and things that the AMD chips are better at. And it's not that the Intel chips are bad. At the moment, it's that their price points are quote-unquote bad, you know? Because the Ryzen ones are just pretty freaking close and much cheaper. Much cheaper. And that's just for the CPU. The motherboards are also a bit cheaper as well. But, yeah. So, the other thing is the laptop market is much better for Intel at the moment. And that's basically because Intel's been able to dominate the laptop market ever since Core Duo and Core 2 Duo. Basically all laptops are Intel laptops, Intel processors, right? So the Ryzen ones would actually be pretty decent mobile CPUs, but you know, same with how it took like a year or 2 years for servers to adopt Epic into their server farms, and now like that's all they're pretty much doing, right? It all happened the same way with like, to be honest though, like laptops, all pre-built markets are you know, even on the desktop side, they're all heavily into deals. Like that's one of the ways that Intel got ahead in the first place was shady dealings with the system integrators, you know, like HP and stuff like that. So yeah, like comparing their stats in the laptop market and saying that they're superior to the desktop market,
by now that
you know,
Tataru
like
is
that's
given to it.
different.
Ul'dah, on the other
Intel
hand,
has
is
a
not.
clear advantage at the
This
moment in
riot-
the laptop market simply because they're kind of the only ones
There is
doing
a
it, or allowed to
restlessness
do
in the
it,
air.
rather, by
Tensions
the
long
notebook
simmering are at
system integrators.
Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The
Also
majority
this.
of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is... Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to
And
resent
on a laptop,
their
they
treatment
would
at the
be
hands
pre-installed
of
more than
sneering
likely.
citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be it was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest. Nor is it any surprise that the immortal flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they would...
And it's not to say like AMD hasn't like done some, you know, below the belt stuff with trying to secure people buying their CPUs and stuff either, right? Company's gonna do what a company's gonna do.
Yeah.
Would you like to know a bit about the history of x86?
Not really.
Want something more fun?
Yeah. So Butterfly,
Yeah.
you want to do another one?
Yeah. You can do everything before, but take Tamtara off it.
Done.
I'm ganking some Horde, Grey.
Yanking a horde.
Yeah.
A whore.
Yeah.
Horde.
Horde ganking.
That's
Horde
I'm gonna
ganking.
gank the Horde again.
You're ganking
I know
whores.
where he's going to a Horde place. Alright.
I hope you pay them appropriately.
Let's see. Has Grey seen... Oh. They have the new Death Battle out. I haven't seen.
Can I get peoples yet?
Dragon Sword versus
Oh.
Mechagodzilla.
Who's she, and what's she got to do with it?
That's a fantastic thing that happens when you start losing your hair. I was losing my hair early because of extreme stress and anxiety, and like at work, people are like, you know, co-workers are like, and you know, they kind of mean well, but they're like, you know, you're losing your hair. You know, like it's something you don't notice.
Yeah, right.
One thing I won't lose though is my facial hair. Can't get rid of that to save my life.
Yeah.
/ Death Battle Grey. Because it's time for a death battle! I only root for the Dragon Sword, but I don't know how Mechagodzilla can lose. Go Power Rangers! Go Power Rangers! Oh, they're gonna leash. Dang. Alright, I'll leave those guys alone for the moment. Ganked them both twice.
Oh my god, we got one.
Oh my.
Gee, that's not an allegory for atomic weapons at all.
Oh shit, shit, shit. I am petrified.
Oh no.
You stand a little bit further back.
Oh, I'm running out of MP.
Ah, fuck this
No
red
worries, no worries,
circle
hi,
shit.
Mulgrave. Talking about military police, aren't you?
Oh no, the tank!
Or a member of parliament?
I need to get rid of these things. I did.
Damn.
What do you reckon, Graham?
I don't know, hey?
Oh my, it's an avocado taco.
Fuck, I ran out of MP.
Can
Who
you
does
come
Doug
back?
think will win?
Yep. Fuck me!
Fuck, the tank took forever.
You're married, butterfly. It's inappropriate. I keep telling you that. No matter how many times you ask.
Shit. Shit. Fuck.
Did that bring you back?
You're faster than the actual healer.
I don't like these red circles.
Oh.
I've got no.
You can do it, Dragon Sword. I believe in my childhood.
Might want to get Sora back if you can.
I can't. I'm out of MP.
Yeah, I was trying to bring him back as well, but I used what little I had on you.
Yeah, I'd used my shore cast and my res on the other tank. And then I had just no MP left and I didn't have any lucid dreaming.
Absolute zero. It's a big sword, Gray.
It sure is.
My. That's not good. The special weapon was just too strong, Gray.
Fuck. Fuck. If you can. I don't think you can with that MP though.
I can.
worry.
Just.
Don't worry.
Okay.
brother got it. That was the one-hit kill, and he was literally in the process of using it.
Does Doug know death battles?
Holy fuck, that was hard.
If Doug's still there and not too busy?
Oh, yes.
I think Gray could do that. 2.62 gigatons.
Ah, what did you roll? Oh, you rolled 81. Bastard. Bastard.
We can always do it again.
I don't mind, now that I know what I'm doing.
No. Drag on.
I put Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2099 on next, Gray. Doug should watch Death Battle if he hasn't seen Death Battle before. I mean, the idea is that they put two, like, people up against each other that would never fight each other. But that's not, you know, you do get to see that, but the real draw is learning a bit about them beforehand. Even if you do know a bit about them already. Have you seen Batman Beyond before, Gray?
Nope.
Pretty good. I enjoyed it. He's basically Batman 2. He's not as great of a detective as Bruce, but he's alright. But he is physically more fit, I think, than Bruce ever was, but in a lean sort of way.
Now I'm chasing refugees around.
Like, Bruce was a muscle bamf.
Doug's now a rock.
Has Doug seen Death Battle before? Because it's time for a death battle!
Why do they never learn that I will kill them all? Go chicken lickin', kill them!
Which one, Doug? Death Race 2000, the original? Or Death Race with Jason Statham? Both are good in different ways. You should definitely give Death Race 2000 a look. It's got Sylvester Stallone in it. Be warned though, it is very different from the Jason one. Death Race 2000 is more like Carmageddon.
Really?
Alright, I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I've been staying up too late the past few days.
Who's gonna watch videos with me? Oh, that's okay, Gray.
She called me a bitch.
How rude.
I did no such thing.
I just killed all the refugees.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Boy, Grey. Now he's kneeling in water crying.
Yeah, death battles are pretty fun, Doug, because yeah, you get to find out a bit about the character. The two characters that they kind of death battle, and then they do a little death battle, and they're like, this is why. If you've seen Deadliest Warrior, it's basically like that, but like a lot better. Where's the flat point here again? I could have sworn it was more over here. Did I go past it? Oh no, yeah, I did. It's right there. I missed it. The smallish one. So I got Death Battle on the side tube if you'd like to listen, if you're not too busy, Mr. Doug.
He's too busy in VR looking at his boobs.
Oh, is Doug playing VR?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I just said it.
That face. Yeah. Well, with Bruce, it wasn't really that Bruce was genetically gifted. It's that his
Financially
drive,
gifted.
his will was so strong that he just overcame everything. What do you say, sorry, Butterfly?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he wasn't. I don't think he was really naturally gifted at all. I mean, no more than any normal person, I don't think. That's never the impression I got. But yeah, he's just insane. You know, the real Batman has like over 20 PhDs or something? Like the main Batman? And he had those by the time he was 27 or something. He's been on a very specific diet since he was like 13 or something. He knows he's a master of literally every kind of earthly martial art. Like, Bruce has so much willpower, he was able to use a Green Lantern ring And to use one of those, you have to have an enormous amount of willpower. What would you think of Batman if you saw him, Butterfly? Or someone with that amount of, like...
It would depend on what Batman you're talking about.
Like, just in normal life, if you met someone with that many PhDs at such a young age, who was also, like, Olympic-level athlete.
I think it would be highly unlikely to find someone like that.
Yeah. Is there a number of someone who's gotten the most PhDs? Probably, right? Person with most PhDs. Okay, so there's Benjamin Bolger, who is a perpetual student who has 14 degrees. He claims to be the second most credentialed person in modern history after Michael W. Nicholson, who has 30 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
I'll paper cut you,
Paper?
Doug.
What? Why is there a paper cut?
Just paper cuts.
What about the avocado taco?
That's not really... Oh, fuck, he's fucked up.
Maybe you should write a polite support email to Mixer. Oh, right. The top of the Empire State Building was originally meant to dock Zeppelins.
Yeah.
It's a mooring mast. I never knew that.
No, that would be quicker.
Do I? Let's see. Oops. Okay. Wait. Does it not? Wait. Oh, no, there it is. Up there. It was like a clock thing. Or was it a... Was it a plate? Can I see it again? Oh, was it? I don't think I can play it again. Oh, it was a toaster spitting out toast with avocado being spread on it. Very nice. It's expensive though for a GIF. Or a GIF. I think Butterfly missed it though.
I have no idea what you two are talking about.
Doug did a GIF.
Ah.
A GIF. A GIF. GIF.
I like that one.
Ah, it's flying at me. Oh no! That's hilarious.
Well, there's
Alright.
this one as
Really?
well. This one.
Do I do it with that? Nothing happened.
There's a corgi mermaid.
Nothing happened.
Yes, it did.
I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it. I saw you put it in there, but I didn't see what happened.
Do it again then. That's about halfway. Corgi mermaid swims apart. Well, I don't know what the fuck you're looking at.
Probably because it's in your chat. That's probably why.
No,
I
it's
would
in
probably
your
have to be
it's in
chat
your chat. If you saw the fairy, you would see the corgi mermaid.
Oh, true. That is true. I don't know why I didn't see it then. What's with that? Oh, now I see it. Are there meant to be two of them?
Well, no, there should only be one, but there's a delay then.
Yeah, they both went across at the same time.
And then you got
How do I put one in?
that one. And it doesn't. Chamber of Rule.
I'm only level 97.
Oh, you're almost to level 100.
No, it's taken ages. I've been
Yeah, I
like
know.
over level 90 for ages.
Yeah, well, I've been the level that
Takes so
I'm
long.
level 90. The one, and I've been that for ages as well.
Oh. There, I put a fire out. Mine showed up quick. Oh, it did it again.
Mm.
Send a GIF. Damn it, I don't. What do we got? Oh. What about
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent
Vegemite?
activities.
Do they have
You've
Vegemite?
made great strides towards
I don't
primitive
think so.
violence.
They do.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
Vegemite. What about...
Inko has like a lot more than me.
Oh my.
The Syndicate's decision to
First
reject the
aid.
Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of
Well, those
discrimination.
fuckers are evil.
He's touching himself.
Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they all... Demonstrations which became heated until a
I
certain
don't have flying
incident
spaghetti
served as a
monster
call
yet.
to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters.
What else could I do?
It was this atrocity which prompted the...
Other gifts.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered
Tell me if you're gonna
interrogated.
do one so I can switch back.
Sure enough, our field...
Alright, you gotta switch back.
Okay. Yep. What? Oh my.
Hopefully Doug saw that one.
I think he did.
But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do so?
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so
Oh,
that
wow, look at this
refugees
one.
may establish permanent settlements.
You see that one?
Yep.
When last
I've
I
seen the
looked,
whole actual
that was
clip to that.
disputed territory.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. The whole
Bloody,
cat's
bloody
going.
da.
Wah! Other gifts are there?
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield. The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean Alliance and risk countless lives.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of...
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domins was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Inko's chasing whores again, is he?
No.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such
I've
lengths?
killed many horde
What is so
today.
special about these
Whores.
ruins that he would risk his position on the
Alright.
syndicate? And, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate.
I did not. I've just left it on. I think I am. What number were you?
Number 5.
Number 5. All right. Yeah, I haven't cleared the queue in a while.
Pardon?
An Alagon monstrosity. Not
Well, I
unlike the
kind of
ultimate
leave it
they have larger.
not
We know
clear so that
because
if they
the
are
Alagon
on and they want to
inscriptions
join,
indicate that it was created
like
to
I already
fell
know that they
Bahamut
want to join
himself.
before, if you know what I mean.
If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats. Given the ends he
Like
went
if I
to
need to
ensure
give
Eorzeal's annihilation, information.
like
Destroying the one
priority,
weapon which
you know
could
what I mean?
stay the Elder Primal may well have
Yeah.
seemed like good sense.
I think
When first I
that
bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the
helium
evidence of my
floats my
senses.
boat.
And now you tell me there is another such weapon.
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves.
Yeah, I haven't
Truth be
seen
told,
Pine Needles
until
in a
the
while.
Ultima weapons.
Busy with school and
At
stuff, I
present,
guess.
Omega is more
Good.
akin to a fossil than a tool of
Yeah,
war.
don't want to have to do that again.
However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would...
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as
It's
not,
a horde,
and
dog.
the rest of Eorzea besides, which is
A
doubtless
whore.
why Teleji Adeleji yearns
A
to have
horde.
it.
A whore.
Horde.
Whore.
that he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of...
Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
There we go, I got him. Wasn't quite so optimal. Could have done better, but he's dead. That was actually equal level. Equal level fight. For a moment I thought he might have had a soul stone. But nope.
You murderer.
A soul stone is something that a warlock can make. They can have 1 soul stone and someone can use the soul stone, and then when they die they can res automatically. Hey, Frock Awesome on Mixer.
You're a murderer, Inko.
Maybe. Lol. He didn't start moving again. Poor guy. Oh, silly me, I didn't kidney shot him early enough.
I mean, Inko. They ever do to you?
Choose Horde so that they can do PvP with more people. So as a rogue you can distract things. When you use it against a group of NPCs, it makes it so that you can get closer to them without being detected. And when you do it to a player, like I did just then, it interrupts their movement, so they have to, it like makes them stop and look at it. So if they don't continue on, then I'm able to catch up to them like that. I'm on my way somewhere, apparently. I don't think it knows where it wants to take me, actually. I don't think I like that add-on. Keeps telling me to do things that I don't think I really want to do. I think I might go back to STV. Which I think is actually where it wants me to go anyway. Where's my vanishing powder? Are you still chasing me? Jeez. No, STV, Stranglethorn Vale.
He might need to check his STDs after all the whores he's had.
I actually do need to get my cooking up as well, so I can start making thistle tea.
Is that how you cure your STDs?
Thistle Tea gives you max energy instantly, once every 5 minutes.
Energy for your horse.
No. Gives me all the energy to kill all the people. Probably does, yeah. But there's also a lot more choice in StarCraft, especially the newer StarCraft expansions.
Is that up to stuff on the game or up to snuff on the game?
Snuff.
Yeah, no, there's no way you could do N instead of T. I'm just speed reading. That's why, like, I pick out certain words.
I think you're also looking for double entendres.
No. No, Hawes is plenty enough for tonight. To Modena. Go see the MILF again. Yeah, MILF. The MILF. Inko knows who the MILF is.
Milfana?
Yep, the MILF.
She's the best.
See? Oh, fuck. There's the MILF.
Milfana? Let me see.
There's the MILF. Oops, wrong thing.
Let me see, Butterfly.
Hang on. There, the MILF. Oh, close that. There you go. The MILF.
I think I need to refresh.
But she doesn't have the best tits. There's other ones that have better tits than her.
Yeah, that's Milfana. Hang on, I can't see yet though.
Inko, hurry
yeah,
up.
Milfana. She gives you all your quests in the game. I actually didn't name her that, my friend did. Oh, quest complete. Give Butterfly another quest. I should just get that as well.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, Final Fantasy is definitely a more visually stimulating game than World of Warcraft. Even modern World of Warcraft. But that, in my mind, when I first started playing it, was also potentially a problem I noticed straight away, was that the moves are all very flashy. And I never did, like, bigger raids, but I always wondered, like, how well would I handle it, you know? Because it's very flashy. Like, seizure flashy, you know?
Blah, 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 blah. Quest accepted, finally. Yep, so that's the MILF.
Yeah, Milfana.
Yep, the MILF. And her skirt has a hole in the back of it.
Her what?
Her skirt has a hole in the back of it.
Does it? Let me see.
Oh, I can't jump on the table. There's a hole in the back of her skirt.
Hang on, I need to refresh.
It's like that. You can see her butt.
No, you can't. Well, you can see her pants, but you can't. Like, it's not like you can see.
It's
her
a
butt.
hole. It's a hole.
Yeah, but it's like it's not like.
It's not a fucking proper skirt.
Yeah, it's a stylish skirt.
It's not a stylish skirt. No, she doesn't.
It's very stylish.
There's better ones around. Much better ones. I won't get to see her anymore because I've done that quest line.
I would imagine when Minfilia wants to get real in a fight, she just like ditches the skirt. Like the skirt's just decorative. That's the idea I get from that outfit. And then she can flip
See,
out
like you
a
got.
ninja.
No, where actually there should be one out here. I don't know if there's any dancers in this part of the world. The dancers are always good.
Who's the guildmaster of that guild anyway? Is it me? Probably is, right?
No, it's Grey Bay now.
Is it?
Yeah,
Did I
the
pass
free
off to Grey,
free
or
company.
did
No, because I don't. Because you're no. It just moved to him because you have not
because
been
I'm
in.
not active.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair enough. It just means I don't have to log on to give it to him.
Is it this one here? Yeah, they're not too bad.
What's not too bad?
Nothing.
The clothes.
No.
Are you judging everyone's body butterfly?
Maybe.
Butterfly.
How many do I have? 370. I have those. I'll just start at the top.
No, you gotta start at the bottom.
No.
And then you
I
hit.
want... See, because I have my set, which is the Tombstone Poetics. Actually, hang on, I'll put my hood on. You can see my hood. So that's...
What level are you?
My summoner is 57.
Oh, 57.
So that's the Tombstone... Is it? Ironworks, that's the one you used the tombstones to buy. So that's that whole set. So that's for my Arcanist, class and jobs. So I was doing White Mage, but it was a pain in the ass trying to progress in the storyline when I had to do duties by myself that I needed to be able to do enough damage to. So I swapped back over to my Summoner or my Arcanist and leveled them. And then of course Summoner you get Scholar from, but I don't like the healing of Scholar. So I've been slowly leveling my White Mage, but I want to start purchasing these so I have a healing set and my casting set.
Alright. What's the max level in the game at the moment?
You'd have to ask Grey. I don't know. I haven't looked at that for ages. And then you just have a look at some of the different characters that people have. There's a Lalafell in Nothing. She's not too bad for a cat girl. That one who has, I don't think she's a, no, she's a doobie doobie. Oh, they just disappeared. He's shorter than me. I'm going to take my hood back off because I don't like the hood. No, because I've got one that looked like I had a giant dick on my head.
What, that hood?
Not that hood, a different one that I had. That I was running around.
What does that have to do with that hood, though?
Well, I just don't like having the hoods. I prefer running around without the hoods.
I've got glasses, goggles. Would you like my goggles, Doug? I made them myself. They're goggly.
Speak with. Oh, fuck no, not there. It's a pain in the ass to get to, isn't it? I have one of those fairies too. Esos and Selene. Eos.
Actually, I might call it a night.
Yeah, I'm about to jump off as well. Just trying to get some of
That's
this
about the right time anyway.
done.
Alright, well, we'll try to do, we'll do VR tomorrow, Butterfly, just from the start?
No, because I will be shattered tomorrow.
Okay, so
We got Sports Carnival. So I will be out in the sun all day. Doug, the word of a carnival, the actual proper English meaning is correct.
Your presence. I summoned you here.
It's a sports day. I always hated sports day. They get everyone to do it, even the kids that aren't like doing anything. And you just have to sit there basically in the grass, in the sun, with ants biting you.
Have sensed though his exact whereabouts remain unknown. We may
yeah, it's just athletics or sports carnival.
Within the heart of the Unlike the other primates,
they did all their cross-country jumps and throws today. Which I didn't do any of because
dear friend,
it was my ECC library day.
No, I think competition's fine.
They are still very, very competitive here. Very competitive.
For little solace, then.
Like, they still have the parents' games that they can go, like, they have a parent race. They always have parent races as well, and there's usually cash prizes for that. Very competitive here. Very competitive for champion boy and girl.
I mean, like, a participation, like, ribbon or trophy is, like, fine. But it's not like you need to be #1 participator or something, you know? Like, you don't need... Not everyone needs to get, like, a specialized award.
But they've also stuffed up how they do their champions here. Because, like, for me it was always... You had to compete in every single event to qualify for a champion to be classified as the champion girl or champion boy. They don't do it here. So
Like, I think it's cool if they have a participation for, like, you know, you show up, you got to enter yourself in 3 different sports or something, and,
Yeah.
you know, do them, and then just by doing that, you get a little trophy or something, you know, something to encourage people. I mean, it's basically the same in games, right? Like, for instance, I always bring it back to Warframe, but in Warframe, like, they have the events, and you get the stuff just for doing the event, but you can actually, if you want, go and, like, compete to be the top point clan that did that event. Like, it doesn't really mean anything apart from that, you know, but you can do it. But everyone else, basically, it's participation trophies, right? For doing it. I think that's kind of fun. Like, just a participation trophy for showing up and, like, not doing anything. Like, that's lame. I think you can encourage people to do it, you know, in a smart way. Do you have participation trophies, Butterfly?
Nope.
Events?
Nope. Oh, they do. They do with the kindy kids. So, like the kindy and pre-primary, because they're early childhood, they do with that. But once they hit year 1, nah.
I remember
and it's not so much the fact that they participated, it's the fact that they persisted, they gave it their best.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, like, just like showing up and doing it half-heartedly is not enough.
Yeah.
I remember I did AFL after school in grade 1. You know, that was not school related or anything.
Yep.
And they gave us all participation trophies back in grade 1. That would have been, I think, 92 for me. I mean, as a kid, I thought it was weird. It's like, okay, sure. But they did have, like, other trophies for the most improved player and things like that. But I think for a thing like that I did as a kid, I think it's kind of to encourage the kids to come back, so the parents keep paying money, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Like, they've had it. Even back when I was a kid, it used to be like you got to the end of season and you'd get an award, depending on, like, whether it be a medallion or a certificate, just to say that you had competed in X level. Because I used to play netball when I was younger. In X level, in X grade this year.
Yeah.
But other than that, not really.
Like, I think that sort of thing can be pretty cool, where you get the certificate and the certificate has some of your stats on it for that season or something, you know?
Yeah, well, like the netball one,
it
it used
benchmark
to.
for you to improve next season, sort of thing. But I always felt the sports days at my school were silly, because you had to go even if you didn't enter an event, and even if you entered an event, you just spent most of the day sitting there being